Hello, my name is Lucas, and today I will be conducting a constant hand permeability test. We will need the following materials for the experiment: a ruler, stopwatch, a soil sample in a vessel such as this. In this case, we'll be using a fine sand sample, and a bubble tube permeameter that is connected to a pump. You will also need a table for recording results and computations. To start the experiment, we are going to transfer the soil sample into the bubble tube permeameter. Once the soil sample is secure, we are going to ensure that all the valves are closed. After this, we are going to add water into the soil, into the permeameter through a pipe. A bubble tube permeameter consists of two tanks, an outer tank and an inner tank. When filling in the water, make sure that the level of the water in the inner tank is equal to the level of the water in the outer tank, and then close the tap. Next, turn on the suction pump. After the pump is turned on, open up the valve that is connected to the pump. This will cause water to rise upward in the vertical tube. When the water level reaches a certain level, you can close the valve. We're just going to wait until it gets to about 50. After the desired height is reached in the vertical tube, we can turn off the pump. We will need to measure the flow rate of the water as it runs down the vertical tube, and we will choose certain heights along the length of the tube at which we will take time measurements. And the heights we will choose in this case are at the 40 centimeter mark, the 30 centimeter mark, and the 20 centimeter mark. Next, open the inlet tube. This allows air from the atmosphere to enter the vertical column. When the air runs down the vertical column, the water will flow down under atmospheric pressure down the vertical tube. For the following phase of the experiment, you'll need your stopwatch. After opening up the tube, the water will flow down, as I mentioned. When the water flows down, you'll need to record the time it takes to pass the levels, the levels or points which we chose. In this case, those points are the 40 centimeter mark, the 30 centimeter mark, and the 20 centimeter mark. After the water has run down the tube completely, you need to measure the height between the water inside the vertical tube and the tip of the inlet pipe. So you just take your ruler and you position it such that the zero mark is just above the level, or it's just on the level of the water inside the vertical tube, and read the reading on the tip of the inlet tube. Make sure that the ruler is parallel to the vertical tube while making the readings. Your professor will provide information about the diameter of the vertical tube and the length of the soil sample in the vertical tube.